What's up? This is Backwoods Boys, back at it again with another YouTube video. Today I'm just going to be telling you stories of stuff that I know of, I guess. Oscar! It's enough. So, I'm just going to be telling you some stories about my life. Why not? Let's see, what's a good story to start off with? Yeah, this one time, me and my dad went fishing down at this creek, and we rented a canoe, took it up the creek I'd say about 10 miles or so, and we was floating on back, and about that time, I seen this gar, and I mean, it wasn't about probably this long, you guys can see. Boy, that fishing trip, we didn't catch nothing. But at the end, I caught one of the biggest smallmouth that I've ever caught. But that smallmouth was the only fish we caught on that trip. There was hardly anything in the creek. I think it was because it was like hot, I don't know. But yeah. And I remember this one time, well, I know, because I went on about a month ago, I went on vacation up in Michigan. Me and one of my friends was on a paddle boat up there. Now, I could have swore I either saw Air Force One or it was some kind of fighter jet. It was a jet, but I thought it was a jet. It was an airplane. But it was like, I thought it was Air Force One because it had blue and white and an American flag on the tail. But I didn't know. I didn't think it was because I didn't see no jets by it. But me and him, we caught a couple big largemouth on that lake. Of course, my mom lives about a mile away from the Air Force Base, so. Then when I was coming back home, me and my dad stopped by Lake Michigan, and then we took some pictures there. It was actually beautiful. I've been to two of the Great Lakes. I've been to Port Huron and Lake Michigan. Port Huron, it was pretty cold there, but I got kind of used to it after a while. But I remember this one time, it was about like about a week ago. This biker stopped by, asked for some directions, and my dad was like, "That's a cool bike," and he had like an 1800 Honda. They can go 150. It took me and my dad on a ride up the road a little ways. And when I hit 110, I got really scared that time. I mean, because I'm not used to fast riding without, in a car. I'm used to fast riding in a car, but not in a motorcycle. Because I've hardly rode a motorcycle before. But that's the story about that. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, me and my dad took this camping trip down to my grandma's. She has a huge property, so it's basically like camping, But, me and my dad, we took shifts on, staying up, for survival tactics. And I stayed up, and I could have swore I heard a cougar, but I'm pretty sure it was a cougar, but I didn't see it. But I saw a lot of deer at night, and when I went to sleep, Dad was up on his shift, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, he heard some feral hogs. Because I killed a squirrel, was going to eat it, but I didn't want to eat it at the time. And there was only one squirrel, so it wouldn't be enough. I think the feral hogs was fighting over that squirrel. I don't know. But then in February, took another one. And it was cold that night. I mean, really cold. It was down in the either low 40s or 30s. I mean, it was super cold that night. And we only had one tent at the time because I didn't have my other tent. I couldn't find it. But he was hogging all the blankets. And I was like, "What the heck? You're hogging all the blankets?" He was really sound asleep, so he couldn't hear me. I'm screw this. I'm just going to go back up to my grandma's house. It's about a 2-mile hike. Oh boy, when I got in there, it was so warm, I fell asleep about a minute. In a minute, I fell asleep because I was super tired. And the house and the couch was comfy, but But Yeah. Let's see, do I know another story? Oh yeah, this one time, me and my dad got this. We used to have an old building, but we tore it down. But when we found this Yamaha in there, I had to be roll started. It started, but then after a week of riding it around, of course I didn't ride it fast, I just rode it slow. In about a week, I think the throttle started sticking on it. And I was like, what the heck? And then, about a couple days later, Dad wanted to ride it. He got it into full throttle and it got stuck. He was frantically trying to shut it off. I didn't know what happened because he's up the road. He finally got the thing shut off. I worked on it for about a week and didn't get nowhere with it. So I sold it for an iPhone 4. And that's the whole ordeal about the motorcycle. Let's see, what, anything else? No, that's basically it. That's going to be the end of my video. Comment, subscribe, leave a like, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe and hit that like button. We'll see y'all later.